Well, a Taliban spokesperson has now said that he and fresh troops of Badri 313 Brigade will enter the Kabul airport, following which the spokesperson will also be addressing the media. Quickly bringing in my colleague Nupur, who's joining us from the Afghan desk. Nupur, moments after the US troops left, we saw how in large numbers the Taliban terrorists were seen entering the Kabul airport. What more can you tell us about the latest development coming in?
Well, Kritsveen, this seems like an attempt by the Taliban to take over the country in a more legitimate manner, if that was a word that could be used for the Taliban. What you see on your screen right now is the spokesperson of the Taliban, who now will be addressing a press conference from the Kabul airport. Now, many would wonder, why have they chosen the Kabul airport to hold a press conference? Simply because it is seen perhaps as the epicenter of all the international movement that you saw in and out of Afghanistan. That is why the airport at Kabul has perhaps been chosen for a press conference. It's not normal for an airport essentially to be chosen as a place where the new incoming regime or the de facto regime in this particular case would address the media and the world at large. Now, we have seen the Taliban celebrate after the final troops of the United States of America left Afghanistan. We have seen celebratory gunfire come in from various parts in Kabul. There have been reports that seem to suggest that even as this happens, the normal Afghan is rushing to other borders, that is the land borders, from where they can perhaps escape into other countries. Just to tell our viewers that Afghanistan is surrounded, it's a landlocked country and is surrounded by various other countries. But at the moment, the Taliban is trying very, very hard to sound legitimate. They are saying that they will be holding a press conference in a short while from now, and the press conference is of course being held from the Kabul airport. Now, there is a newly formed 313 Brigade, which the Taliban says will be manning the airport, and that is the troops have now taken over the airport as well. So in that sense, what we are seeing perhaps is the Taliban trying very hard to put out a legitimate face, Kritsveen.
All right, so spokesman of the Islamic Emirates, Zabiullah Mujahid, has confirmed that him along with his troops of the Badri 313 Brigade will enter the Kabul airport, where he will also be holding a press conference. Thank you, Nupur, for that update. We've been seeing how moments after US completed the evacuation, Taliban fighters took over the Kabul airport. We'll keep going back to more details coming in from Kabul.